Are you someone that likes headless guitars, or are they not really for you? Well, whether you like them or not, they do have their benefits and also their drawbacks, but in this video we're going to talk about 4 benefits of headless guitars. And yes, I will make a separate video talking about the drawbacks or disadvantages or whatever you want to call it, but in this video we're only going to focus on the benefits. Real quick for background, I've owned 3 headless guitars over the years, so 2 Strandbergs and 1 Ibanez, this one being a Strandberg Bowden Pliny, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not, but if I do end up parting ways with it, then I will get another headless guitar to have in my collection, just because I do really like having at least one headless guitar. Benefit number 1, they are super lightweight. This is definitely the lightest guitar that I own, and most of my guitars are probably between 7 to maybe 9 pounds, and this is definitely lighter than all of those. But I will say that depending on which headless guitar that you get, maybe you get one where you can get, pick your own wood choices or things like that, and maybe you pick some heavy woods, maybe those might end up being a bit heavier, but usually headless guitars are lighter than your traditional guitars that have headstocks. And being so lightweight, this makes it a great choice if you have like neck or shoulder blade pain or anything like that. This is definitely the guitar that I go to when I do have pain in those areas. Benefit number 2 is there's less neck dive. So because there is no headstock, the guitar is pretty good at staying upright or in the position that I want it to be in, and I don't have to constantly fight to hold it up. And if you don't know what neck dive is, that's when the guitar tends to do this because the weight at the head is heavier than the weight at the body of the guitar. Benefit number 3 is that they tend to be more compact and they take up less space when it comes to storage as well, or at least in my experience. So this guitar, not having a headstock and having some wood shaved away down here at the body, just makes the guitar feel super close to me, and I really like that feeling. And also with storing it, the Strandberg gig bag is pretty small, but it still feels like the guitar is protected, but it's way smaller than, I have 2 Music Man cases that are huge, and so if you're someone that likes to keep your cases, then it's definitely going to be easier to store a Strandberg gig bag than it is a bigger case like the ones that I have on my Music Man guitar. But I haven't tried out every single headless guitar from every single brand, so I don't know if all headless guitar cases are like Strandbergs where they're pretty compact, but let me know if you have a different experience. Benefit number 4, they are super easy to maneuver with. So I don't really move around the house while playing a lot, but when I do, I really like having this guitar because I don't feel like I'm going to bump into everything. And also maybe that's a great option for when you're playing on stage. There's probably a less chance of you bumping into someone else that's on stage. And for me personally, some of my guitars unfortunately have matching scars on their headstock because my ceiling in my basement isn't really that high, so I have to be very intentional when I take the guitar off. Otherwise, if I'm like standing up and I try to take the guitar off, unless I duck, I'm going to hit the headstock on the ceiling. So no headstock, no issue with hitting it on the ceiling. These are some of the benefits I've noticed since having headless guitars over the years. But were there any that you've noticed that I didn't mention? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, stay cool like a cloud and have a great day.